Hey people, this is Conrad Layn here. Good morning. It's early morning. Uh, just wanted to kind of give you some insight and some awesome news. I always talk about Turo and how to make money with Turo and different financial strategies because I do have a background in finance, insurance mitigation, risk reduction. I also was HUD certified, meaning that I was certified um, by the Housing Urban Development certification that allows me to help people with acquiring or assisting them with better financial sense in regards to the acquisition of purchasing a home. I work for a banking institution that allowed me to work in close quarters with people to help them acquire a home. So I know a few things. I don't know everything. There is someone I really recommend though. His name is Eugene. I've been watching this guy for quite some time. And I'm very, very hard on referring anyone to anyone because I don't want to send people to through the wrong route. But this is what I think though. Even if I refer or if I think, say, hey, I'll give you a recommendation, hey, check this person out, do your own due diligence. Don't take my word. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. But from my understanding and from really reviewing and just understanding Kenny Eugene at Credit Living, he's been real great, real good, just a real good guy, and actions speak louder than words. And I'm totally endorsing that. But do your own due diligence. Don't just take my word, as I always state. But yeah, just elaborate. This is really going into credit. I'm not gonna go heavy into it. I'm just going into letting you guys know about what's going on in the credit industry. Is that starting off, banks like Wells Fargo, U.S. Bancorp, which is U.S. Bank, and Chase, J.P. Morgan, are actually going to start allowing people who don't have a fair ISA score, which is a Fico score or VAGIS score, to start issuing credit to them, which is phenomenal. But with any type of good news, there's always parts that we don't know about. Uh, I cited the articles, sorry, cited three articles actually below, was right from Wall Street Journal, The Heel, and the Native Finance. They're great sources, especially Wall Street Journal, but all three are great. Check them out, and you'll see what I mean. I even copy and pasted directly from Wall Street Journal in regards to what I'm going to elaborate on. Is that even though they are considering a pilot program of, and we're not considering, they're actually going to be offering this pilot program. They are looking at people who typically have a history of responsibility of paying off their bills, no overdraft fees. They look at insufficient fund fees or non-sufficient fund fees, overdraft fees, because that typically is a red flag to lenders that you might not be financially responsible. So they're only really issuing this to people who don't have traditional credit scores, but who practice typically safe spending, safe saving. They're going to be evaluating your checking and savings accounts to look at overdraft fees if you have any. So what this means is that does help people. It's a very good program. I highly endorse and recommend it. Also coming from a banking institution background. But this is the problem. What about the people who don't have the proper amounts of money in their checking and savings account? What about the people who have a lot of overdraft fees? People are struggling, especially in a time like this with COVID-19. So it's a great program, but the problem is, how do you help the people who need help, who have no money in their accounts or in the negative, that have a lot of overdraft fees or not sufficient fund fees or insufficient fund fees? How do you help them? That's where a gentleman like Kenny Eugene comes in. Great Living, he helps you, groom you, and teach you. Kind of like the old adage and the old saying goes, give a man a fish, he lives for a day. Teach him how to fish, he lives forever. Kenny Eugene is that fisherman. He's going to teach you how to fish. So please read articles below. I'm a bit of a nerd, so I put a whole lot of sources down that you guys can check. But if you guys don't like reading, just check out Kenny Eugene's page. I'm gonna leave his page down below as well, and just look at his content. He's not asking for any money. He offers a lot of free, valuable content that you can't find anywhere. He is different in regards to actually being responsible, and he's just a really good person. And I'm not just stating that, just from actions and watching him. There's very few people that are like him. So please review his channel, check it out, do your own due diligence though, and make a savvy decision. But at least give the brother a chance. Look at his content, and he's just a good dude, and you'll see it. You'll feel the natural consideration and care that he takes in his craft. So that's about it, people. Have a good day. Just want to give you some good news about the credit industry that they're going to be considering not using FICO score or any credit scores, but still might be a problem for people who have overdraft fees, non-sufficient fund fees, or insufficient fund fees. So anyways, have a good day, good morning, and wherever you guys are in the world, please like and subscribe if you guys like this. Conrad Layn out.